Welcome to Celebrity Reports, the place where we dive deep into the fascinating world of celebrities and uncover the stories behind the headlines. At 85, the tragedy of Chuck Norris is beyond heartbreaking. Chuck Norris has always been more than just an action star. For decades, he was the symbol of strength, courage, and resilience. From his early days as a martial artist to his reign as one of Hollywood's toughest heroes, Norris became a household name thanks to films like The Delta Force, Missing in Action, and, of course, the long-running television series Walker, Texas Ranger. He wasn't just an actor, he was a cultural icon, a man whose very name sparked countless jokes and stories about his superhuman abilities. But behind the jokes, the fame, and the legend, Chuck's real life has had moments of deep sadness, especially as he has grown older. At 85, Chuck Norris has lived through triumphs that most people can only dream of, but also tragedies that weigh heavily on his heart. One of the most difficult chapters of his life has been watching his beloved wife, Gina, struggle with serious health issues. Years ago, Gina experienced severe complications after routine medical treatments, and Chuck devoted himself entirely to her care. He stepped away from acting, endorsements, and much of the public spotlight in order to be by her side. He openly said that no project or paycheck mattered to him compared to her well-being. This devotion was both inspiring and heartbreaking, as fans could see the toll it took on him to watch someone he loved suffer. Family has always been central to Chuck's identity. He is the father of several children, and while his career was often demanding, he tried to make sure they knew he was there for them. Still, like many celebrities, he faced challenges that no amount of fame or fortune could shield him from. The loss of his brother Wieland during the Vietnam War was a wound that never fully healed. Chuck spoke often about how his brother's death shaped his outlook on life, giving him both motivation and sorrow that carried through his career. That tragedy, combined with later struggles in his personal life, painted a fuller picture of the man behind the legend. Another heartbreaking reality for Chuck has been the passage of time itself. For so many years, he was seen as invincible, the man who could take on any villain, win any fight, and never be defeated. But at 85, even Chuck Norris has had to face the effects of aging. His once legendary martial arts demonstrations are behind him, and though he still trains when possible, the physical challenges of age are unavoidable. Fans who remember him as the unstoppable Walker now see a man who has slowed down, and while it's natural, it's still difficult for admirers to accept that their hero is human after all. Despite these tragedies, Chuck Norris remains a figure of strength and resilience. He has used his platform to speak out about issues that matter to him, including supporting veterans, promoting martial arts for young people, and encouraging families to stay strong through adversity. Even in his later years, his message has been clear: life is not without pain, but perseverance, faith, and love can carry us through. What makes Chuck's story so emotional is that he gave the world an image of unstoppable toughness, but in reality, his life has been filled with the same struggles that ordinary people face: loss, illness, aging, and heartache. He showed the world that even the strongest warriors are not immune to tragedy. Yet in how he has handled those tragedies, he has also shown his greatest strength, compassion, loyalty, and the ability to endure. At 85, Chuck Norris may no longer be the invincible action star we grew up with, but he remains an enduring symbol of courage. His tragedies are heartbreaking, yes, but his story is also one of unwavering devotion and resilience. In many ways, that is a legacy even greater than the characters he played on screen.